Matthew Judon leaving the New England Patriots. Somebody tell me it's not true. What is going on, Pats Nation? It's your boy Colby with Patriots Global, back here with another video. And today we're getting into the cryptic tweets of Matthew Judon the day before the 4th of July, where we're all supposed to be happy. We're supposed to be with friends. We're supposed to be with family. Pretty much everybody is off of work. Matthew Judon has taken to Twitter to put all of Pats Nation, including myself, into a complete panic, and we're going to get into those tweets. But guys, on your way in, please make sure you do leave a big like on this video. You guys liking the video, along with leaving your thoughts and your comments in the comment section below, helps us significantly in the YouTube algorithm and helps push this video, this channel, out into the YouTube algorithm so that other Patriots fans can find this video and find this channel. So please make sure you guys leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you guys have not already. But like I said, Matthew Judon, he's been a busy boy. He's been a busy boy. If you look on the screen here, you'll see what was posted 9 hours ago by a Patriots fan. And they said, if the Patriots do not give at Matthew Judon an extension this season, we are effed. Pay the man what he wants. We want a solid defense. And Matt speaks for Pats Nation very well. I mean, that's what the Patriots are going to base their success off of early on, is this defense. The Patriots defense needs to be good. It needs to be dominant. It needs to be top 3 in the league if they are going to be successful in any way, shape, or form this upcoming season. The success early on in this new age New England Patriots, in the era of Drake May, Eliot Wolf, and Gerard Mayo, the early on success is going to be based off of how good the defense is, and getting to the quarterback is one of the best ways for your overall team to be successful, and especially for your defense to be successful, because it's going to force the quarterback into more turnover-worthy plays, right? Everybody knows classic day and age NFL football, or just football in general, put pressure on the quarterback, and he's significantly more prone to making decisions, making turnovers, and throwing pick sixes. Now, Matthew Judon sees this tweet, and he replies to it. And he says, I don't think that's about to happen. And everybody started freaking out. And I said, okay, well, let's look into this tweet a little bit more, because maybe he's saying that's not about to happen to something else. Maybe he's saying, that the Patriots are not going to be F, because in the tweet, you can see that he says, if the Patriots don't give Judon an extension, we're F'd. So maybe Judon is replying saying, I don't think that's going to happen because I'm coming back. You are not going to be F'd. Now, that theory quickly went away when Matthew Judon, a few hours later, tweeted this. 1 hour ago, as you can see, this is Matthew Judon, official Twitter. He tweets this just a few hours after replying to this, saying, I don't think that's about to happen. He does the famous SpongeBob tweet of, I'm going to head out. So, yeah, looking back at this tweet, he probably is talking about the fact that the extension, it's not going to happen. And when he tweeted this out, I was thinking to myself, well, what do you mean? What do you mean you're not coming back? Are you telling me that the Patriots don't want one, if not their best defensive player, one of their best all-around players, and one of the best edge rushers in the entire National Football League? I mean, he is a staple here to New England. He is one of the faces to this franchise. Why would they not want him back? Not to mention the fact that we've been hearing over the last several weeks that, the Patriots and Matthew Judon are working on an extension, and it should be done any day now. And now you're telling me that's just not happening? And I have a theory. I have a theory that I talked about in our Patriots Discord chat. So if you're coming from Discord, you might have already heard me talk about this. But I have a theory on why the Patriots might not want Judon back and what this means for other key players on the Patriots defense. But first, Let's take a listen to our sponsors over at Aura.
Hey guys, sorry to cut the video real quick, but I had a very important question that I had to ask you, and that is, have you ever Googled yourself, or maybe a friend, or maybe a family member Googled themselves and saw their private information being used? Maybe like their name, their phone number, their social security number, their address, maybe their credit card information? God knows I have, and the only reason that I was able to find that and take care of it was because of today's sponsor over at Aura. So what Aura is an identity protection service. And what they do is they go ahead for you so you don't got to do the hard work, and they scour the internet for any of your information being used illegally that you didn't want them to use. The other great part is that they'll monitor your credit. They'll see if your phone number is being used to robocallers, which if you don't know what those guys are, they're essentially the ones that call you about 5 times a day. Because little do you know, these data brokers are actually trying to sell your information to robocallers, to spammers who are trying to find out your own personal information, such as where you live. So what Aura will do is they'll essentially send you an email or notification saying that, hey, someone's trying to use your phone number. Someone's trying to access this information about you. Do you want us to delete it from the web? Fortunately, in today's society, a lot of threats that we all face on a day-to-day basis come online. And unfortunately, the scary part is that we can't always see it. Aura's going to come in, protect you, protect your family from threats that we can't see and we don't even know are coming. So hey, look, you guys can go right ahead and let people exploit your own private information, or you can go to the link in the description box below and pinned in the comment section below to go ahead and sign up for your 14-day free trial over at Aura.
Yes, guys, so protect you, protect yourself, right? Protect your family members, your loved ones, and support the channel over at Aura by signing up for your 14-day free trial. But like I mentioned, I do have a theory on why the Patriots might not want Matthew Judon back. And by the way, let's just put the caveat on this now. It's not over until Matthew Judon is signing on the little dotted lines with another team that is not the New England Patriots. So, look, I'm not here saying that because of these cryptid tweets that he's officially not coming back to New England, right? But signs are on the outside looking in. And based off of the Patriots' philosophy, based off of now also these cryptid tweets, it would make a lot of sense if Judon does not end up coming back to play for the Patriots once his contract is up. And it all comes down to age. Did you know Matthew Judon is 32 years old? 32. I could not believe my eyes when I saw that Judon was 32 years old. Now, keep in mind that he's 32 coming off of a season-ending injury. I believe he tore, his bicep, which, it's not the most lingering problem, right? It's not the most serious problem. It's not like he tore his ACL, but it's still a tear in your bicep. It's still a season-ending injury for a guy who's 32. What you have to think about is look at all of the players that the Patriots brought back to multi-year extensions. Michael Onwenu, Kendrick Bourne. Then look at the guys that they extended, guys who weren't free agents, but they're upcoming free agents. Your Christian Barmores, your Jelani Tavai, your Ramondre Stevenson. All of those guys are in, they're mid-20s. They're still in their prime. Signing them to multi-year extensions, by the end of those extensions, they'll be still in their prime. They'll probably be about 30 years old or right before their 30-year-old season. What the Patriots are trying to do and what they're trying to build is a team for the long run. They know that they're in a complete rebuilding stage. It's a new complete era of the New England Patriots, and they need players that are going to contribute in the long run when they're competitive, when they're trying to compete for Super Bowls and playoff games, right? Matthew Judon likely isn't going to be a part of that. You're not signing Matthew Judon to another 4-year contract. You're probably not extending Matthew Judon for a 3-year contract. At most, whether it's here or it's somewhere else, Matthew Judon is probably going to be extended to a maximum of a 2-year contract. Again, he's 32 years old, so that comes around to him being around 34 years old, 35 years old, if you do give him that 2-year contract extension. What I also think is interesting is you have players like Matthew Judon who, again, they're older. He's in his 30s. You then, and he's looking for a new contract. You then have somebody like Devon Godchow, who we know is not happy with his contract. He's been holding in during practice. He's another player who is about to be 30. He's 29 years old. The Patriots, at least right now, at least at this point, they're not budging on an extension or just a middle ground with Devon Godchow. But yet here they are getting all of these other deals done with these younger bucks. To me, it would not surprise me if these older guys do not get new contracts from the Patriots and Eliot Wolf because they are not seen in their future, right? Guys like Matt Judon, guys like Devon Godchow, guys like Jonathan Jones. These are all players that are either already in their 30s or about to be in their 30s. Dietrich Wise, veteran key players to this team, and they're all going to be in contract year. And it wouldn't surprise me if the Patriots do not give any of those guys contract extensions because, again, they're not seen in the long-term rebuild. And look, I totally understand the philosophy, but at the end of the day, the Patriots still need players here who are going to fit the culture, who are going to be team builders, who are guys that are good in the locker room, who are leaders, but aren't just good on the field, who are not just good in the locker room, but are also good in the community, who are good with the fans. And Judon is that guy. Again, he is one of the true faces of this franchise right now. Without Bill Belichick, without Tom Brady, who are the real faces of this franchise? And right now, the number one guy that I personally think of is Matthew Judon. Every single training camp practice that is open to the public, Matthew Judon has been out there playing catch with the fans. Before games, even when he was injured, Matthew Judon was still out there traveling with the team and playing catch with fans pregame. Nobody else in the Patriots locker room is doing that. That's the type of guy that you want around. That's the type of guy that you want to retire a New England Patriot. And look, it's a business at the end of the day. You have to find a middle ground. But at the end of the day, if you can get on a year-to-year contract basis with Matthew Judon, as long as he's producing, me personally, I'd keep him around. And it's really unfortunate that Matthew Judon went down with that season-ending injury last year. Because since he got to New England in 2021 from the Baltimore Ravens, he has been significantly better here in New England. He was only getting better each and every single year. Since he got here to New England in 2021, every single year, other than last year, of course, he was in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year. In 2021, he puts up 12 and a half sacks for the Patriots. Before that, his highest sack rate was 8 sacks with the Baltimore Ravens. Then in his second year with New England in 2022, he puts up 15 total sacks. Then, before getting injured in 2023, he was on pace for another season, or record-breaking season, rather, I should say. In 4 games, he already had put up 4 sacks. At the end of the day, none of us truly know what the future is going to hold for Matthew Judon, right? An extension could magically surprise us all in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month from now. At the end of the day, maybe the Patriots also want to see how he comes back from this injury before also giving him an extension. Nonetheless, it would be very, very surprising if Matthew Judon played this upcoming season, the one that we're about to be in just a couple of short months. It would surprise me if he played for the New England Patriots under his current contract. Whether the Patriots want to give him an extension or not, whether Eliot Wolf wants to give him an extension or not, you do still need to revise his contract. You have more than enough money currently. You have more than enough money next year. You've been re-signing players left and right. And right now, Matthew Judon is criminally underrated for one of the best edge rushers in the entire National Football League. Right now, he has a base salary of only $6.5 million for this upcoming season, for his last season under contract, with right now zero money for his guaranteed salary. Because let's keep in mind, last year when he was holding in with the Patriots because he wasn't happy with his contract, what Bill Belichick did was he took the money from this season and just dragged it into 2023, which is why his cap number and guaranteed money is so low. If you want Judon to at least play this upcoming season for you and play out his contract, you are going to have to revise his contract. And if you're not, you're going to have to ship him off. And in terms of what are the Patriots going to get for him in terms of compensation, it's really not going to be much. Okay. I know as Patriots fans, we love Judon. And again, he is one of the best edge rushers in the NFL, but age is not on his side. He's 32, coming off of a season-ending injury. I think at best, you're probably getting a third-round pick. You're lucky if you can get a second-round pick, and maybe if enough teams, if enough contenders feel that they're one piece away, maybe you're able to snatch a second-rounder. But you are not getting a first round. You're definitely not getting a first round plus for Matthew Judon. I can promise you that, because if they were offered that, the Patriots definitely would have jumped on it. But guys, this is where I kick it off to you. How do you feel about this Matthew Judon kind of drama and Twitter circulation? Let me know in the comment section below. Sound off, talk about it. Let's start a conversation. But as always, I appreciate you all so much for watching. But most importantly, never forget, go Pats.